and welcome to the Landlord Tenant Show and other stuff. Ugh. And today's topic, we're going to talk about customer service. Yeah, is the customer always right? Hmm.
Yes.
I don't agree all the time, but I'm going to leave that there. But let me tell you what sparked this conversation. So, a friend of mine shared a video, and it was a TikTok video. She couldn't find it, so I wish I could have posted it. But anyway, so this guy's complaining about how he didn't get his food, and it was, the order wasn't correct. And, you could tell he's upset, but it wasn't to the point where, he was about to act the fool. The manager comes and says, "Oh, yeah, we can remake your order, or you can stop yelling, or you can stop complaining to my customers, or being loud to my, I'm sorry, not customers. You can stop being loud to my employees, and then maybe we can get something, done correctly." Well, however she said it, because I'm paraphrasing, let me be clear. He took the register off whatever thing that is on and threw it out the window. Now, should he have done that? Probably not. But sometimes you just don't know the space that people are in. And I think that we should all be mindful that you just all the time don't know who you're dealing with. So it's best to kind of keep the peace, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So was the customer isn't always right, but when it comes to like restaurant food, just remake the order. There was no need. I think he would have been okay if she had not added that little extra oomph to kind of give him a jab, kind of cut him a little bit. But you know how some folk are. They, like I said, you never know people's mindset, and everybody doesn't really need to be in customer service. I'm gonna leave that there. Arindy, you have something to add?
Nope.
She said no. Am I supposed to carry this by myself?
No.
Anyway, let me tell you something. So in real estate, in dealing with customers, it could be a little testing. And I'm saying when you are an agent, you have to pack a lot of patience as well as gas cards. The customer wants to see, if you send them too many houses, it's too many choices. If you don't send enough houses, it's not enough choices. It's always something in regards to what they're looking for. I work towards making sure, I get the absolutes, like what can we do without? The reason being is because a lot of times, I may preview a house for a customer and, say, oh, they might like this, they might like that. But I need to know the specifics around in regards to, and I think that's giving good customer service, don't you think? No?
It could be, but then
Is that too much?
Yeah.
She said I'm doing too much.
You are.
Okay.
Only because people are so different. And your standards might not be their standards.
True.
So I used to do all of that. And now it's like, I may look at a house and be like, no, you don't want to go see that one. But then my customer is like, my client is like, oh, I love it. Oh. And I'm in the background like, oops. I'm sorry, So I don't even bother with doing that anymore.
Okay.
Simply because, I just showed the house, and to me, I would have pulled off. But to my client, spirit fingers. Yeah.
We back on spirit fingers again. Well, I'll say, okay, I get it.
And then in customer service, honestly, I feel like people need to stop doing stuff for just money.
I agree with that.
If you're only doing it for the money, then you're not going to be a good customer service representative, because you really don't care about the people. and you really don't care about your job. So personally, I believe if you're not into customer service, you should not take a customer service job. Simply because you are dealing with the people, you are dealing with the public, and you have people coming from all walks of life. You have people dropping off kids, picking up kids, dropping off their parents, picking up their parents. Some people only have 30 minutes for lunch. They don't already spent 20 in traffic, you know, and yeah, they kind of like at a Andre 3000. You know, so for you to get there with them, it's like, come on, Nancy, just be nice,
Nancy.
put your happy face on, be nice, because you just don't know what people going through. People go through a lot, and most of the time they need something to eat, or they got to stop at the store, or they got to stop at Marshall's or Walmart or wherever you at. You need to think about how you want somebody to treat you. When you punch out and go to Walmart, Kmart, Walgreens, wherever, you're going to want that same type of service. So I think
True.
you should definitely, scale it back with the attitude. I mean, and they will take you there. Because they could repeat your order, Lakita. Okay. Now I was the guy before, that threw the cash register, but I didn't throw the cash register. I threw a tomato. But sitting up there like, I ordered my sandwich with no tomato. You read it back with no tomato. I get ready. Something just told me to look at my sandwich before I left the window.
Right.
Pregnant, hormonal, just crazy, right? So I look at my sandwich, big tomato on there. Almost as if they was like, put that on her sandwich. Miss No
After she
Tomato.
asked.
Miss No Tomato.
On purpose.
On purpose. Before I knew it, I had launched that tomato at their window like, didn't I say no tomato? Y'all can't hear. I had just...
You lost it.
I lost it.
Oh,
I lost it. I was having a stressful day. I've been at the doctor's office all day.
Right.
I'm trying to eat, and pick up the kids. And like I said, people go through a lot. And if you're not a good customer service representative, you don't need to be in customer service.
Right. I agree with that. Because I'm going to tell you, some of y'all, and this only applies to those that, they know who they are. You can't bring your business into your job.
Nope.
You cannot bring your feelings into your job. Sometimes you got to fake it before you make it. And I mean that in all seriousness. Because, there's been times, I remember when my father passed. And I was at work. And I'd be doggone, I was sub-teaching. So when that happened, I had to take a step back and I had to leave the classroom. Luckily, there was a teacher who was available to kind of take over the class, but I had to leave for a moment and gather myself because I didn't want to break a certain dynamic that I had with the students. So with that means I can't react in a certain way that is hateful. I got to make sure I still come across managing my classroom, but also making sure that I'm not looking weak in front of them. Because why? They give you giving them a certain perception. And one thing I'll say, yeah, perception is reality, although the reality may not be the perception. Take a pause on that one. But honestly, it took a minute to kind of gather my thoughts, and I had to make sure that my attitude was okay. And even in one thing, I tell you one thing that I do hate is if I'm a better customer, I do better customer service to the person who's a customer service rep. If I'm giving you better service than you're giving me, and I'm the person you're supposed to be servicing, I find that problematic. Like, who does that? I don't get that at all. And
it comes from people just getting jobs.
Yeah, and I get that, but you know what? Until you do what you love, if dealing with people is not your thing, don't do it. It's not worth the stress because
love and money.
But you can't love it that much because you're not even giving the person the best service. Case in point. So my mom, she fell about a week ago. I don't know if I told you about that.
You did.
Yeah. So anyway, She fell, and so she goes. They got her in physical therapy. Let me show you how detached people are. This, let me use the right words. This, the physical therapy assistant or whatever he was, just told her to do whatever exercise and then just walked away. He didn't assist her. Now, mind you, my mom's in her 70s. So we're just like, you can't at least assist her for the moment and ask if she's okay. He never asked any questions, never said, oh, this is how you, I mean, I'm sure he showed her how to do it, but I think how he came across to her was like, you didn't care. Like you were so detached from it. Like, all right, you do this, that, and the third. Okay, yep.
3 leg lifts and you're good.
Right. And
I'll
it
be
was
over
like,
here.
you can, and it's like for whatever reason, anybody that you deal with on a customer service level, you know when they care. What they say is about the experience, right? So if I'm not having a good experience, what does that say? What are you really saying? So I'm supposed to take on your mess as a person who's supposed to service me, and I'm supposed to be okay with that? I'm not okay with that. Not at all. And I don't get people who are in these jobs. Like for real. Like now I don't believe in the theory that, the customer is always right. Not when it's in black and white. Let me just put that out there. Because if it's a documented and it says you can't do this, that, and the third, or you can't purchase this for whatever reason, I'm all very supportive of that. I'm not going to give you a coupon that's 2 days late. I guess I could be nice, maybe. I don't know. But my thing is, if we're going to abide by the rules, then the customer isn't always right when it comes to certain things like that.
Do I have a welcoming face? Like, I don't know if it's my energy or what it is, because when I'm out and about, people come to me like I work there. Like I could be in regular clothes, like no name badge, nothing. I'm just like, I even have a buggy. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, ma'am, can you, is it, I be want to pick their phone up, like, let me find you somebody.
Right.
I don't work here, ma'am. But me being me, I always help people. I always help them, like, oh yeah, the pants are over here, or oh, you could get the sugar.
That's happened to me a few times.
I'm looking up at the thing like
I can read.
Oh yeah, the sugar is down that aisle right there with the oil and flour and
where
stuff.
It says sugar.
Yeah, sugar right there.
Baking.
But I always get that. Always get that. I don't care what type of store it is. Ma'am, could you help me? Like,
no, I don't work here.
I don't really want to, but I also don't want to say no. And this is a test, So
a test with who? With God.
Yeah. How do you help that elderly lady, Brenda? I was in a rush, Father.
You know what? I was in a rush,
but I'm like, let me help them. I always just help, I mean, I don't went to Wendy's when I used to go to Wendy's all the time.
Uh-huh.
Go to Wendy's and I say, the girl's just standing there like, oh, like she the customer. So, I'm like, hi, welcome to Wendy's. Would you like a number 4? And she started laughing and was like, I'm so sorry. She was like, I don't know where my man was at. I said, it need to be here at Wendy's with the rest of us.
Right.
That's your part. Welcome to Wendy's. I don't always blame customer service behavior on the people because the manager sets the tone.
That's true.
And if you got a nonchalant, stupid, ignorant acting manager, the whole staff is stupid. The whole staff. Everybody like, girl, she don't care because they take on the manager's role. They up under, that's the leadership. Right. If it's a stupid ship, everybody on the ship is stupid.
She said if it's a
nobody can help you. You like, so ain't nobody working tonight. Not tonight. You know?
You're like, shoot,
I used to be a manager, you know? And when you're a manager, you know, I'm the gold thumb manager. Like, all right, you know, let's get it. Let's go. You know, help these people. Get these people out of here, you know. And then I seen other managers that was just like
sitting around doing nothing.
You like, so your drive-through time is 4,000 and you don't care.
Yeah.
And so your whole staff acting like that. The whole staff is just like limp.
Because they're taking on the traits of
the
leader.
They take it on the leader.
Yeah.
And that's why when that guy asked for a manager,
and
the manager came out ignorant.
Right.
He like,
decided to act
he like, okay, let's just throw the whole staff away. And the money.
Right? Man, when I tell you, when I saw that video, he snatched that register like it was light. Ha! Threw it out that window. Listen, I was like, oh my God.
I worked at White Castles one day.
Uh-oh.
One day. I was excited about the job. I was young. I'm like, I got me a job at White Castles. I'm going to be able to make the little burgers. You know, I was excited. The staff was stupid.
You couldn't belong.
I couldn't. They was talking to the people like they wasn't nothing. So the girl arguing with the guy on drive-through. Yeah, what? Like I said. Excuse me? Why are you talking to that man like that? He got worse than her.
Oh.
It was like, I would shoot this MF'er up. And I was looking like,
church favorite.
I hope he not serious. Lakita, by the time I walked that way, he was beating on that glass. Like, blah, blah, blah. I was down in the basement. I went down in the basement like, just don't let him get through this door and shoot nobody for real because, girl, you don't know where people's mind is at.
You don't, and don't be trying to match folks because you don't be trying to match people's energy.
Nobody's energy. You know what? When people give you that irregular energy, put some Kool-Aid on it.
Put a little sugar.
Put a little sugar on it. Use a strong hand. Put a little sugar on, like, you have a great day. You know?
Or, you know, say, well, how you doing today?
I'm not asking you that.
Maybe I ask
Don't ask people that. Do not ask people how they doing. I'm just saying. They may tell you. It may be a trigger. I'm just saying. So how are you today? You know, the day it's been really messed up. You know, I went down here and you like, I got 17 people behind you, ma'am. I was just playing. I was being nice. For real. Yeah, I don't really care, you know. But come on, move along, you know. And they don't care about the people behind them. They like, yeah, so I went down there and then you like,
oh, okay. I try to smile through it like, oh, okay. Really? Oh, okay. You know, you got to get those auto responses. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know. Oh, wow. Really? Okay. You got to be an I know I'm be an auto responder in a minute. Like, you know, yeah. I do that kind of thing. Yeah.
You know what I do. Yeah. Have a great day. Have a great day.
Just cut it short.
Just hurry up. Go on. Girl.
Yeah. But you got to be careful trying to match energies. And then the thing about it is the energy you give them, they may be trying to match that. So you got to have your attitude on point. Because like she said, people, you just don't know.
You don't know.
You don't know. And
somebody could have just lost a sibling.
Any family member, you know, or a best friend.
And they like, you know, run down here and give me something to eat. Everybody keeps saying I need to eat. And then you like, anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Girl, I would come and choke you out. Say that again.
I heard that before.
Anything else? Anything else?
Would you wait a minute?
Girl,
I'm not done.
Poor management. You're supposed to pull that girl to the side, girl, guy, whatever, and be like, that is not the way we. answer these people.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
You supposed to walk them through their order, you know. Would you like a number 4 so they could be like, you know what? No, I'm gonna do a number 9. Okay, would you like a Coke with that? No, you know, y'all got Dr. Pepper, sure do. How about a hot apple pie? You know, you gotta go on and get them on through it, you know. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Like a broken record. They like, girl, yes, hold on. How much is y'all onion rings? Ma'am, we don't sell onion rings. Oh, where I'm at? He at the window like, this ain't long down silver. Long down silver don't sell onion rings. Oh, I never knew that. You don't see it up there, ma'am. They got hush puppies. Would you like a hush puppy? You gotta slide something else in there real quick, you know.
But I'll admit though, as a person who deal with customers all the time, it irritates my soul to go up to a drive-through and you don't know what you want to order. Now, you done been to this place probably 20,000 times. You know, the menu may have something new on there.
But it ain't changed. A number 1 is a number 1.
Right. But I be doggone, can I get a wait a minute. Dang, do I want a fish? Maybe I should try that shrimp.
Maybe you should have went in. This is for expedited service, so people
right.
know what they want. To everybody that do not know, drive-through is for cut and dry people. I'm going to get me a number 1 with cheese, cut in half, please, with a Coke. That's it. Run.
Like, you know what you want. I need you to know what you want.
If you want to stare at the menu, go in. Go in and look up.
And you can stare all day until you're ready to order.
Stare all day, but drive-through is for expedited services.
Right.
It's not for special orders. You don't go through drive-through talking about, can I get that freshly dropped? Excuse me?
Oh, yeah.
No, you cannot.
Then they do what he's like, can you pull on over there to the...
See, they don't got smart. They don't got smart. They be like, park right in number 1. You're going to be over there.
Right.
Until this fish come up. Next.
I remember Sinbad did a skit on that. He was talking about, you know, the double cheeseburger at McDonald's used to be a special order item. He said you be over there, sitting over there like a skeleton waiting on that food. Oh, he had me die. He was like, can you pull on over there?
Clovers pull everybody over.
Kroger? What are you talking about?
Clovers.
What's that?
Clovers.
Oh, Culver's.
Clovers. Yeah.
She didn't get it right. She country as hell.
They pull everybody over. They be like, here's his ticket.
See, I go on the inside for Culver's.
Girl, they pull you over in there too. They give you that number. You be standing there like, you be like, I'm 48. Woo, she just said 71.
Did I miss my order?
I just knew. What did I get myself into?
Right. Oh, that's
like,
crazy.
man, I shouldn't have did this. This is crazy.
Girl.
Customer service is so important, and you'll be surprised on how you can help somebody just by being nice.
Being kind. Just be kind to people. It doesn't take a lot of effort to be kind. It
smile.
Really doesn't. Yeah, smile.
Stop looking like I did something to you.
I know that's
do
real.
Something to you.
Say that again for the people in the back.
Do something to you. Gonna make me want to be like,
girl.
You like next.
Let me tell you the worst customer service.
Like, what I do to her?
Right. So I was in New York, and it was a special kind of people that were working at McDonald's. I'm not gonna go there to kind because I don't want nobody tripping. But anyway, was there. The guy took my order, and he just stood there. Didn't give me no price, but just stood there. And I said, I guess I'm supposed to give him some money. My girl, who's from New York, was like, "Go, just go on and pay him the money." I was like, "Okay." Get the food. Do you know they took my bag and threw it on the counter? You talking about somebody who wanted to reach over to cross the counter? Now, mind you, I was like in my early 20s, so I was a little fire stick then. But anyway, I could have reached across that doggone counter. Yeah, I said reached. I could have reached across that counter and choked a couple folk. But my girl, because I was about to lunge, she grabbed me. She's like, Keita, calm down, calm down. I'm like, girl, where these people come from? And who does that? That's not customer service. And my thing is, I didn't even treat you like funky. And like I came with that, yeah, I want this, that, and I didn't even come like that. I was like, yeah, can I get da 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 da, whatever I ordered. But you came at me as if I did something to you. Who does that? And I kid you not, that's why to this day, yeah, I probably still a whole little bit residual. That's some residual feeling that I got going on there. But I was like, I would never be that funky. Now I'll admit something else. Now when I'm calling about whatever, if I'm calling AT&T, Sprint, whatever about a bill or whatever,
they got real people now. So you know,
don't have me go there. I'll go into some accents. So anyway. I will call, and then if I'm fussing about something, I'll apologize to the customer. I'm like, I know it's not your fault, but at least I'll apologize because in my fussing, I'm frustrated. But I need people to recognize the difference. Like, I'm not cussing you out. I'm not cussing you out, but I am being emphatic about what I'm talking about. And in that, just understand how to deal with people, even in that. There's no need to match my energy on that because understand my frustration. Sometimes you need to learn how to read a room and understand, okay, I can't take this personal. This is not about me. So I need to kind of combat that or kind of level the mood here in a sense where I can kind of keep some peace, even when the customer is frustrated. It's best to kind of be in that mindset because if you're sensitive about everything, you shouldn't be in customer service. If you bring your stuff from home into the job, you shouldn't be in customer service. If you just funky all the time and complain all the time, which isn't good, you shouldn't be in customer service. You have to be on a positive note at some point in order to deal with people because people not always going to be receptive to your funkiness. And that goes both ways. As a customer, you need to make sure you're kind and you're not bringing your mess to the counter. And as a customer service rep, you need to do the same. It's just as simple as that. It's okay to be kind. Sometimes when you're doing that, it gives off a better experience. The person who's affected by it can at least give you a smile back. You never know how that can be rewarded. And a lot of times you never know. You can get a nice little tip. Whatever the case may be, if you're giving them a good experience. So, Randy.
With that being said, be kind because you want somebody to be kind to you.
Thank you. Say that again for the people in the back.
Be kind.
She gonna say be kind.
To be kind to you. You
know ain't nobody back there.
You never know.
Anyway, we appreciate you guys listening. Hopefully what we said, bore some weight, gave a little weight to you. And it's something to think about because what you don't want and what we try to minimize is a reaction that breeds violence, contention. We want to stay in a happy space. I like being in a happy space. I like being in a peaceful state. So if you can get there, stay there. And that would be our show for today. Now, if you have any suggestions, call us at 947-234-4633. Text or call. And also, I'm going to start putting out stuff in regards to shirts. Because every week we always wearing something different around these parts, in case you're interested in any of them. Although I got this from Walmart. I'm sorry. I got it from Walmart. But some of the other ones that I wore, I got it from either I made it, somebody made it, or somebody else gonna make a shirt. But either I made it, somebody else made it that I know, or, I got it from wherever I got it from. Anywho, We appreciate you tuning in, and you guys
Thank
have a
you.
wonderful day. Bye. Where the button at? Where we stop this? How you stop this thing? Oh, yeah, there we go.